Hello and welcome to At Brookings. I'm Gigi Hinton. This week marks day 100 of President Obama's term of office, and our panel of experts on foreign policy, the economy, health care, metropolitan issues, and governance weigh in on his performance and policies these first 100 days. Then, could the International Monetary Fund benefit from a bit of reform? We'll have some experts talking about that. And the man on the street comes up later to say whether President Obama is doing a great job or a bad job as he rates him in his first 100 days. We've got all that coming up next on At Brookings.
This is At Brookings, a review of news and events the week of April 27th, 2009.
It's been 100 days since President Obama was sworn in as the 44th President of the United States. Since then, he's faced a series of critical challenges with the economy, foreign policy, veterans issues, and domestic policy. Brookings hosted a discussion on the upside and the downside of President Obama's first 100 days in office.
My impression after the first 101 days, this president, he is having the time of his life. He is loving it. The challenges, he is up to it. It's every day a different issue. I don't think he's bothered by having too much. And if anything, I should say he's got the issues, he's got expertise, he's got debates in the Oval Office. He has it all. And as the owner of a Portuguese water dog, he even gets a porty puppy.
For President Obama and for his team who's working this issue, the peace process is not just an end in itself, although they recognize that both morally and politically the United States has a stake in Arab-Israeli peacemaking. But it is a means to other, in some ways, bigger ends for the United States in the Middle East. It is a means of defanging Iran and the destabilizing influence that it is having on the rest of the region.
I think folks at the state and local level are really trying to do good things with the stimulus money, to be smart with it. And the strong signal I think they feel that they're getting from the White House and the Vice President's office is the most, of all the goals of the stimulus package, the one message they're hearing loud and clear is don't spend it on a stupid project. Don't do anything stupid. So the waste, fraud, and abuse, the sense that they're going to watch every dollar you spend on this, even though it's a valuable goal, again, is not going to allow a lot of creative, innovative spending out of this money. In fact, you're going to see a lot of small bore, safe paving investments that, again, aren't probably going to have any long-term catalytic effect.
I think in these first 100 days, Obama's done a wonderful job.
I think President Obama's done a great job in the past, in the first 100 days, just because he's increased transparency in governmental and operations.
He's turned world opinion around about the United States, which would need to be done a long time. He has a long way to go, but I think the people are behind him.
I'm really happy that he took the initiative on closing Guantanamo Bay down.
And I think he's going to do a great job.
And that's what I think.
The International Monetary Fund, like many institutions, has been subjected to challenges in the face of the global economic crisis. At a Brookings forum, experts examined a report recommending steps to strengthen and reform the 65-year-old organization.
You cannot have such a crucial institution with a war chest of $1 trillion and have deficient governance. So the governance is absolutely essential to the whole issue.
Frankly, the IMF is a much better place than it used to be. I mean, we see that it still stokes fairly significant
don't want to go back to you.
Since I left, it's become a much better institution. Actually, it's become much more open and transparent, and I think the flexibility with which it's developed new lines of lending, I think, are definitely to be commended. And we do have a more open process where the managing director and senior officials are willing to come out and engage. So there is much progress there. But again, it's the context that the IMF operates in that concerns me, because there are issues about the IMF's effectiveness that are not in the hands of the staff or the management. It is about how the fund becomes more legitimate and relevant to the countries that really matter.
We recognize that part of the difficulty, and it's spoken of in whispered tones, is that you don't actually have an institution at the center that's strong enough with views that are sufficiently resonant and respected. And part of what you must deal with is a reconstruction of an institution that's actually respected and listened to. whatever else you do, that must be an objective, because in the absence of a strong institutions overseeing, advising, and doing tested peer reviews, you have something akin to anarchy.
At Brookings is produced by the Brookings Institution. To learn more about the issues discussed on At Brookings, visit our website at brookings.edu.